Hello and welcome back to Genoa on My Mind with me, Golden Self. I've given it some thought and I think the clear choice is probably Venice. Venice has become far too strong. They've taken a whole bunch of the Serbia-Bosnia area here, I think the Bosnia side, whereas Ottomans took most of the Serbian side. No, they took all of it. This is what's usually Serbia itself, the province. The Ottomans call it Semendire, the Turks. But here we have a whole bunch of land that they took that is just going to be our land. We need it. We want it. It's Ragusa trade node. And if we take over the Venetian trade node, well, that's just better us than Venice. Besides, once we take over more of Italy, we'll get it anyway. We don't want them to be a threat to us. And they're already outraged with us and have minus 137, and they already want my province, Ragusa, and I'm not going to give them back. It's not like I'm going to have a choice. I have to attack Venice before too long. Now, or at least fight them. Their allies are the Knights, who are weak, and Savoy. Also, they have Naxos, which is an independent vassal for now, at least. And Corfu, which is another vassal. I would have to fight them as well. Corfu currently has no army. Naxos has 3k. Scary stuff. Of course, they'd have to also get them to me as well. In terms of ships, I'm sure Venice has me beat. But they might not be far ahead. Venice has 34 ships. I have 23. So they have 11 more ships than I do. Venice would therefore have me beat in the naval game, which means that we would have to fight a kind of blitz war with them. And deal with their... Yeah, that would really suck in terms of if we wanted to actually get Crete, Naxos, Negroponte, or Rhodes, which is owned by the Knights at this point. But nonetheless, they are a good rival because we can at least go for these provinces and probably win a land war enough to take them, and not to mention these guys. And if we bring in Hungary, who I'm sure wants the same provinces, we could bring him in just on land and give him a bit of Bosnia too, I suppose, if we had to. We could give them Bosnia itself. It's probably the most valuable province. No, it's apparently not. This is all pretty low level. This coastal stuff is good, but the inland stuff not so much. But yeah, Bosnia here, we could give to Hungary. They will be happy with that. How much war score is it? 8%? So yeah, I don't know, they'd probably do more than 8% of the work, but we'd see what to give them or not. I don't know, they'd be happy with us, I'm sure. This should really be map mode. But as for us, and what we want, this is vital. So, how about that, Hungary? What do you make of that? Yeah, that's what I thought. And also of vital interest to us is Istria, Travunia, Treviso. Well, you know what? We can't fabricate on these yet, so let's just leave them off for now. Just to keep our diplomacy good, just in case we need to ally somebody in the area who wants the same thing. We'll just keep it to the ones that I know I don't have any allies with the same interests in. At least I think I don't. Right. Okay. Yes, so good. So right now, also another thing about Venice is that they have minus 52 aggressive expansion with me, which means that they can start a coalition right now if they wanted to. They're one of the only people on the map who have that amount of aggressive expansion. Wallachia and Moldavia are close, but they don't matter. And that's really it. It's just Venice. Florence isn't that happy with me. Castile, meh. Meh. Even the Ottomans, meh. Even Byzantium. Actually, Byzantium could join the same coalition. But luckily for now, Byzantium... Oh, they're disloyal. Shoot. We gotta deal with that. They're at 65% disloyalty. And we could afford to placate their rulers by spending 20 prestige. And I think that's probably a good idea. That'll give us down to 55%. And then from there, it'll just be a matter of improving opinion with them. Which I don't think we've done in much or at all. Yes, we're gonna have to do that. Hence, post-haste. Hence, post-haste. So, Beasts in Ferrara, well, maybe eventually. Rebels successful in Azov. The religion change. I thought they weren't supposed to do that anymore. I mean, that's better than Sunni. But still. Maybe I should go religious then. If I do take religious, that makes religious ideas almost worth it because you get religious rebels to go around converting provinces for you. Humanist is healthier for you, but humanist is religious is fun too, and you get they use Volt CB, which is excellent as well. Are we paying for this now? Are you seriously we're paying for the fort? I really hope not. I bet you we are. Yep. Oh no, we aren't paying for it. Good. We are paying for a fort in Granada and Constantinople that we don't need. Alright? No, we do need the one in Granada and dang it. We are losing so much cash right now. Alright. We're just about ready to head over to the land there. I don't think they would attack this stack into the hills. But I think we'll give it 1 or 2 more months. Oh yeah, Venice, we didn't actually rival them after all that. Go ahead and do so. Confirm. Okay, good. We are good Genoa now. We are doing our diligence as Genoa. When Almeria cores, we can finally core Granada, which will be a bunch of our overextension gone. Yeah, we know. It sucks. And hopefully, you know, hopefully these guys don't teleport. They could very possibly teleport to Genoa and then like group up with these. Well, they'd actually probably fight each other. Now that I think about it. Yeah, different kinds of rebels are hostile to each other. Hejaz lost a bunch of land to Yemen, interestingly enough. Good for you, Yemen. You're looking quite strong for a Yemen. You're also already at war with Oman and winning. So good for you. Except you're probably going to get rebels and fall apart when you eat too much. Brabant refuses Virtues of Venice. Who else rivaled Venice? Why would Brabant embargo Venice? Brabant. Is Brabant under some weird union? No. I thought they might be under like Hungary or something for some reason. And like, therefore Hungary rivals Venice, therefore vassals embargo rivals, therefore a really loud siren drives by past outside. I don't know if you heard it or not. I'll just keep talking. There was a siren. And it's still out there, but you probably can't hear it anymore. Oman lost. Actually, they didn't lose any land. So, okay. That's kind of lame, but alright. You do what you want, Venice. Yemen. Still got another pretty much 1,000 troops to reinforce. 1670. 200 will reach. Dang it! I actually ruined it by merging them there. I didn't ruin. Like I slowed down the reinforcement rate. Ottomans declared war on Karaman. Okay, you can do that. I would have rather you declared war on me though. Just saying. What's your mission? Vassalize Wallachia. Honestly, I don't understand the AI. Wallachia has no allies. And they're like... And Karaman does have an ally. And Wallachia, I'm sure that they have less troops than Karaman plus Kandar. And the Ottomans are like, nope, we took the mission for it, but we're gonna go attack Karaman instead. I don't get it at all. Karaman, who has more troops than an ally. Getting them over there is actually going to be an issue because we're going to have to get access from somebody. Can we get access from Lucca? Yes. We can. Good. Let's bring this guy back. Because I don't want them to wander over here and attack my guys because just because they've taken this back in a month before I can finish transporting my troops over. I only have 7 transports, so I have an issue there. I have a weak stack that'll be standing around, and I need to split it up. So just to be safe... Oh, he didn't get attached. Just to be safe, we'll grab a bunch of guys and move them to Lucca first. Then my next group, and so on. And it took a tick of attrition, which sucks. But you see, then the siege might have... Rebels across the border. So they're coming back to finish up with Manchega now too. No? They changed their mind. They're going to Crimea again. I don't know. I guess they got blocked. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. So they got blocked, so now they have to walk around again. Alright, guys. Have fun. I don't know why Crimea doesn't fight them. I mean, where is Crimea's army anyway? They should have encountered them by now. Crimea doesn't have an army. Their only ally is Nogai. Who has 3k troops. These guys out here are such a mess. As soon as Muscovy and Golden Horde and they all start fighting each other, they just completely run out of troops. But I can't go fight that war right now. I could have rivaled them even as well. Taking a bunch of land up here would have been so easy. Got increased. It doesn't have increased coring cost, but it does have Sunnis, and we have issues with rebellions already. Come on now, let's deal with this problem. Oh, good, they're done already. Let's get them back here. Cologne declare enclaves. Doesn't seem like anybody important joined that war. Let's go ahead and split off these two. No, we'll take this one. Here we go. Get all these guys on the boat. Get them over here. Oh, not they can't go to Lucca directly. Navy arrived in the Ligurian Sea. Brunswick accepted peace with East Frisia. Brunswick will cede Hanover and Foy. Good for you, East Frisia. Attacking and winning in the Empire. That's amazing. East Frisia accepted the demand for unlawful territory and gave back Brunswick. Oh my god. What about, are they going to give back Oldenburg too? Or did they manage to get a core on that? They managed to get a core on it. Freaking Emperor. Alright, and our last group of guys has to get on the boat. And get to Lucca, our staging area for the moment, before we go take out these jerks. Now, oh yeah, actually we're gonna have to siege down Genoa, so all this, well, may have been a little bit too much caution, in fact. We're gonna get our other mercenary back and go attack these guys. 2 more mercenaries. We'll be over our force limit, we'll lose a bunch of money. Alright, they're coming back around. Oh, they're just gonna, yeah, they're gonna go all the way to Manchega. It's fine with me. And as soon as these guys are built up... Oh, you know what? I don't have a general in charge here. Hang on. Guys, head back to Lucca for a sec. Just in case they do attack us, we do want our general. Denmark has a regency. Ooh. I forget if Sweden got free. No, I guess not. Have you tried yet, Sweden? Are you loyal? It's in here. It's in here. Here it is. Overlord. Loyal. Interesting. Even with the Regency Council. I don't think that affects it, or may not affect it. Still got cores to do, so I'm not clicking it. Speaking of cores, where are they again? They're under here. I don't know why I couldn't find them for a second. Almost there. Next year, in April. England annexed Connacht. Grand Captain died. What did we get? A land maintenance modifier guy. I want a morale guy, but that's too bad. We don't have that. And they did go to Manchega as predicted. So they'll go ahead and convert that back to Orthodox, which is obnoxious. East Frisia refused the demand for unlawful territory. Finally, they grew a pair. Alright, we got one of these guys here. Suppose we could take him right now. Go ahead and get on that one cog. And get... Hey, chill out. Go to here. England did a thing with Leinster. I don't remember. They vassalized them or something? Apparently. Pointless what they did at this point. Pointless at this point what they did. Army arrived. We only have a 4% blockade apparently. Well, we only have 1 transport. Send him back. Suppose we can blockade. I think with 2 more units than he has, we should be able to take him out. But at this point, we don't actually have that because we haven't finished reinforcing our dudes, but we must be getting close by now. Yeah, a few more months will be good enough shape, I think. I can't take this anymore. We have to move on. Even if it costs me money. Renewed alone. Wow, we still are only at 13. Wow, we have problems right now. We have problems. May have made a mistake. Or 2 along the line here. It'll be fine. I've had rebels. Let's give these guys until they're at least as strong as the other guys. What's their reinforcement rate right now? Probably 50%. 60%. Okay, well once we see to get back to Genoa, but the problem is, yeah, I really wish that they had stayed in Genoa, but what can you do? We still only have 98% blockade apparently. And yet we're not getting a penalty. That happens sometimes. You don't really have a full blockade, but you still don't get a penalty. Maybe it's because of other ships in the sea tile. Cologne has cancelled military access given by Venice. In the case of rebels, that is. Maybe it's because of other ships in the sea tile, because they're all hostile to rebels. We gained a core in Gibraltar, which means we can now core this. And again, tech disappeared, as I expected it would. Had we taken tech, we wouldn't be able to have been able to take that core right now. You see? Wow, rebels are gonna break the country. Okay. I could be Orthodox. And... boy, this is bad. Disaster play session here. Alright. Decision time. How much maneuver do we have? 1. It doesn't have a general at all, though. Alright. Rebels occupy 5 out of 13 provinces. If they occupy more than half of my provinces while I'm at peace, they can break the country. We've got to take this fight. In a couple months, I'll have to release all of my provinces. That's like game over. Basically. It's still only been 10 years of the game. I wouldn't mind restarting at that point. I think we're gonna win because we have a general, they don't. Except for the fact that we're attacking into the hills. Highlands, but it's a hills penalty, it's the same penalty. Oh man, why did they roll a 9? And Granadan separatists. Wonderful. They did go on to Granada. I don't believe that they will halt coring progress if they get it. Luckily, Granada has a fort, so it will be a while before they can occupy that and break my country. I don't think that there's a progress bar. Like, I think that I'm 71% toward being broken, and once more than half are occupied, I'll be broken. So, I'm technically in the clear, but if I can win this fight right now, I think it's worth taking. And it looks as though I will win it. Just barely. Dude, die. Oh my god. Those losses were insane. but we still killed more of, I mean, ultimately it was about the same for both sides. We ultimately lost more infantry, but that's my timer just went off for the episode. Man, so we've got some problems right now. These guys won't be too tough to deal with. We can already go fight them. These guys, 15k, we can deal with them. At this point, it is fair to say that it's time to consolidate our units down. And before it becomes no manpower, and start dealing with the fact that we have no money, a whole bunch of unrest, a whole bunch of rebels, and are going to be broken soon if we can't start unsieging things. But actually, looks like things are going to work out just fine. If we hadn't won that fight, oh my god, we would have been screwed. Definitely took that fight too early. But that said, we won it, I got lucky, and we're going to move on. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please, and if you think that fight deserves some likes, go ahead, like it. I mean, maybe it's worth a like. I don't know, consider that for yourself, for your own conscience. And or sense of personal well-being and self-satisfaction. Well, thank you very much for watching once again. Bye-bye.